One of the most eagerly awaited matchups of the season 6 quarter-finals sees Russian boxing team host the Uzbek Tigers here in the city of Ulyanovsk. The Russians were the only team to finish the preliminaries with a 100% record, while the Tigers have made a hugely impressive start to their WSB story, leading Group D until the final week to ensure a playoff place at their WSB debut. The Uzbek side has the strength and depth to push the Russians all the way, with big names holding the key to unlocking Russian boxing team's perfect record. Well, first up, a key battle that could make or break the tie at 49 kilograms. Batur Saguluev took on Hajanboy Duzhmatov. Russian boxing team's 24-year-old Batur Saguluev won gold at the 2015 European Games and has been undefeated so far in this campaign. Sagulev's opponent, however, is ASBC Asian champion and 2016 Olympic qualifier Hajanboy Duzhmatov. In a hard-fought bout, it was Duzhmatov who took the win. Next up, at bantamweight, under 56 kilograms, Russian boxing team offered Abdul Hakim Batyarov to take on Murajan Akhmadaliev for the Uzbek Tigers. Well, this was a fierce encounter, with Akhmadaliev coming to do business right from the get-go. Batyarov tried to work the counter. This was after a cautious start to see what Akhmadaliev had. Akhmadaliev, well, had a little nick on his left eye, but it didn't affect anything because a lot of perseverance and some good hard fighting got Akhmadaliev the win. So that was 2 on the board for the Uzbek Tigers. At light welter, 64 kilograms, Avak Uzlian of Russian boxing team took on Anvar Turapov. Again, the same story. The Uzbek Tiger came to do business and set out his stall straight away. This was a fierce encounter, again after a very cautious start. Turapov kept piling the pressure on, but Uzlian tried to work the counter, tried to come back, tried to work his way back in the fight, but he was outgunned. Turapov took the win consecutively after 5 rounds. 3 on the board, putting the Uzbek Tigers in an unassailable lead going into tomorrow. Well, next up, at heavyweight was a really tough encounter for Rustam Tulaganov. He took on Ilya Kavashnikov. Kavashnikov at 1.95 m had the range, the height to really cause problems for Tulaganov. Tulaganov, though, had the skill set, moved really well, tried to get inside and tried to work Kavashnikov. But Kavashnikov picked him off and had real pressure on the outside. And this turned into a real attritional encounter for these two fighters. But in the end, the judges saw in favor of Kavashnikov. Well, the ultimate bout of the evening pitched Bektemir Melikujayev against Alexander Agofanov. Well, Melikujayev walked in looking like a contender, but in the end left as a pretender. Agofanov much more accurate. Melikujayev looked as if he had the skill sets necessary but lacked a good guard here. Left himself open when throwing the shots, and Agofanov advantaged himself consistently across the 5. There was no let-up from Melikujayev, and he certainly took the best that Agofanov had to offer. But the judges appreciated the accuracy of Agofanov. And in the last round, Agofanov found the energy and the accuracy to take a solid win across the 5. So at the end of the first day, there's the final standings on the leaderboard. The Russian boxing team with 2 wins out of the 5, the Uzbek Tigers with 3. So they lead going into the C2 category tomorrow.